Hello everyone, my name is Katie at Fitness, and today I have a cardio workout for you. Let's go ahead and start with a warm-up. Let's do some shoulder rolls here, circle to the back. All right, now for this workout, I am going to be using some weights for a few of the exercises, and relax that down. Leg curls, arm curls. For some of them, I'll just be using one dumbbell, and for like one or two, and then for a couple more, I'll use a set of dumbbells. But weights, any equipment that I use, is always optional. I'll let you know which exercises that we're going to use the weights for. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Inhale up and exhale forward. When you bring that up, let's take that into a knee raise and do that again. Exhale forward. Bring that up for a knee raise. Let's do 2 more. Last one here. All right, let's take this out wide, and we're going to reach and alternate sides. So bend into that knee for a side lunge and reach. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that back to the center and either march in place or shuffle. We're going to do all front kicks. 3, 2, 1. Kick it to the front. You can add in arms if you want to. Whatever feels good. All kicks. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. March here. Take it back out wide. This time we're going to reach down. Reach for the toes. Alternate the sides. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. Pull that belly button in toward the spine. 1 more. Bring your feet in, but we're going to bring it back down. We're going to hold here, and you can move those hips front to back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that up. We're going to walk it out for 3. We're going to do this later in the workout, but we're going to add in a hop. Here we're just going to stretch up. 1 more. Hold this one out. And then we're going to set that back into down dog. And pedal your heels here. 8 more. 7, 3, 2, and 1. Walk that back in. Roll it up. Take in a deep breath. Inhale up. And exhale. We're going to take it out wide. Tap the toes. Reach across. Reach, reach. We're going to take it overhead in 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach it up, up, up. This is the last warm-up exercise here. Then we're going to get into that cardio workout. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, grab a quick drink if you need a drink. And actually, that first exercise, we are going to use 1 weight. So we're going to do a reverse lunge with an overhead shoulder raise. So we're going to take it back. We're going to alternate sides. Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1. Keep that spine up nice and long. Belly button pulled in toward your spine. Engage your abs here. Find a nice, good breathing pattern for your movement. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's set that down. All right, next up we have a slow burpee, or it can be a modified burpee. So it can be here for modified, and up, down, down, and up. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. So we've got a slow burpee here, or remember that modification. Bring it down, tap back, and up. Tap, tap, and up. I'm going to stick with this slow burpee. Now, you also have the option to go ahead and add that hop at the top. One more. All right, we're going to go back to that reverse lunge with the overhead shoulder raise. 3, 2, 1. Two more. Last one. All right. We've got that modified burpee next, or slow burpee. 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm going to show you that modified version again. I'll show you one more time here. I'm going to stick with that slow burpee. Again, that hop at the top, that is optional. Let's do 2 more. Last one here. All right, now this next exercise is going to be a walking squat. We're going to go 4 to the left, 4 to the right. I'm going to use 2 dumbbells. You can use 1, you can use 2. All right, 3, 2, 1. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Down and back. 3, 2, 1. Last 4. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Great job. We have split jumps. So like this, or here's a modification. 3, 2, 1. All right, here's your modification. So that's going to kind of keep the heart rate up. You can also step it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next up, we have a side lunge with a toe tap. Now, you can use weights, a set of weights for this one or not. I wasn't going to, but changed my mind at the last minute, so I'm going to use some light weights here. All right, so we're going to side lunge out to the side, tap the toe. We're going to alternate sides. 3, 2, 1. Shoulders back, spine long, even in that forward flexion here. Abs are engaged for all of these exercises. I'll try to keep giving reminders here. Last 4. 3, 2, 1. Okay, back to those split jumps. 3, 2, 1. You can also add in arms. That's going to up the intensity a little. Remember that modification. Once again, you can always step, 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 step. Hang in there. Last 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Back to that side lunge, toe taps. I'm going to start on the opposite side this time. Here we go. Long spine. Think about lengthening through the crown of your head as you come forward. Keep that length. Pull that belly button in. Doing great. Hang in there. We've got 4 left. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Set that down. We have fly jacks next. Then we're going to do a couple that with a walkout. 3, 2, 1. Fly jacks. Now you can tap, 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 tap. Add that bounce. Feet don't even have to leave the floor. You can bounce on the balls of your feet. Or you can come into that full fly jack. Now you can always alternate. Make this your workout. It's for you. Make it work for you. Big deep breaths. Go at a pace that allows you to breathe rhythmically with your movement. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, we've got that walkout. Let's take a little bit longer break here if you need it. If not, go ahead and start that walkout. Walk it in. Hop at the top. 3, 2, 1. Walk it out. Walk it in. Hop at the top. Or not. You don't have to add in that hop. Remember, keep that length on your spine. Even as you're coming forward, walking out, pull that belly button in towards your spine. We have 2 more after this one. All right, come on, 2 more. Only 1 more left. You can do it. Walk it out, walk it in, bring it up. All right, great. We're going to go back to those fly jacks. Remember that modification. Now it can be a tap. You don't have to hop at all. 3, 2, 1. Heels tap the floor as you come out. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Back to that walkout. 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Walk it out. Walk it in. Take it up at the top. Walk it out. Walk it in. Up to the top. Now, if you can't do the walkout, like a slow burpee, take it back, back, bring it up, high knee, high knee. So here's your modification. So back and back, up, high knee, high knee. So if you can't do that walkout, that's what you'll do. Walk it out, walk it in, add that hop, or not. Out, in, keep that belly button pulled in. All right, here's that modification again. Down, down, up, high knee, down, down. Bring it up. Last one here, high knee, high knee. Great job. I think that was a little longer, but that's good. We're moving. That's what we want to do. That's why we're here today. Move your body. It feels great. Wonderful benefits. Endless number of benefits to exercise. And you're going to feel so good when you get this done. All right, let's grab a quick drink. And then next up we're going to use 1 dumbbell. So we're going to circle arms with alternating side lunges. All right, get ready. Here we go. Take it out to the side, bring it in, circle those arms around, out to the other side. Now this can also be done with a ball. You can squeeze that ball, circle a ball, or obviously, as you can see, you don't have to be holding anything at all in order to do this. Now you can up the intensity by adding a hop here. You can hold a heavier weight. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Set that down. Keep on moving. All right, so we're going to do a little kickboxing next. We're going to go jab, cross, jab, kick. All right, 3, 2, 1. So jab, cross, jab, kick. Jab, cross, jab, or a knee. Jab, cross, jab, tap. You can add a little hop even if you want to. I'm going to go with that kick. So hit hard. Hit, 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 kick. Hit, 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 kick. 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, now for the second time through, we're going to get the other side. Grab that weight for that side lunge and rainbow arms. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Again, that modification to bring up the intensity is a hop. You can hop this. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Back to that cardio boxing, that kickboxing, this time on the other side. All right. Big breath in and out. 3, 2, 1. So jab, cross, jab, kick, jab, cross, jab, knee, jab, cross, jab, hop. Here we go. Hit, 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 kick, hit, 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 kick, hit, 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 kick. Five, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, great job. All right, now we have last 2 exercises here, one on the right, one on the left. We're going to do Charleston. So we're going to kick right, step back right, tap, back in, kick. 3, 2, 1. So back in, kick. We're going to keep going like this. Add those arms. I'm going to speed it up. Now you can hop this as well. That's going to up the intensity for you. You can step back, step in, knee, or kick, and you can hop that too. Here's 4, 3, 2, give me one more. All right. We're going to get the other side. 3, 2, 1. Charleston. Remember those modifications? Again, you can hop either of those. Remember that good posture even as you're coming forward. Shoulders back, spine long, belly button pulled in. Here's 3, 2, last one. All right. Let's do one more, just a single exercise here. This will be the last one. We're going to shuffle, tap, shuffle, tap. 3, 2, 1. This is it. Shuffle, shuffle, tap. Shuffle, shuffle, tap. Support on that thigh if you need to. If you can't come all the way down, touch the floor. Then right here, a little knee bend. If you can bring it all the way down, bring it all the way down. All right, we're going to hold it here, bring that up, and we're going to keep that shuffle going, but we're going to slow it down, and we're going to take the arms out. Hold it here, and let's take this into grapevine. All right, so that was a quick little cardio workout. I hope you worked up a little bit of a sweat like I did, or maybe even more of a sweat. Hold it at this end and tap, step touch. Whew. So I think I'm going to couple this little quickie cardio with a little walk outside maybe. All right, hold those feet out wide. We're going to reach across. We're going to alternate. One more. All right, we're going to turn this into a twist. All right, and hold that back. We're going to walk it out. We're going to take it into a down dog. Now, if you cannot reach the floor for a down dog, I just want you to inhale and stretch up. And then I want you to take it forward. And I want you to tuck the chin. And then extend, lift, and up. All right, so if you can't reach the floor, that's what I want you to do. If you're on the floor, you're in down dog. Let's take it to up dog. And back to down dog. And we're going to hold it in up dog here. So again, if you're standing, you're going to keep going. All right, and relax. Everybody relax and bring that all the way up. We're going to step 2 to either side with some shoulder rolls here. Hold it here and circle the other way. Step touch. All right, bring those arms all the way around the back, interlock your fingers and pull those arms, reach them away, lift away from the back. Really stick that chest out like you mean it. And bring it to the front and round. And relax. So if you need to, hang on to the wall. We're going to do a quadricep stretch here. And set that down and reach for the floor. If you can't touch the floor, place your hands on your thighs or your calves, wherever you can reach. Or if you have something in front of you that you can place your hands on, stretch through the back of the legs here. And bend your knees, roll it up. And let's go to the other side. Quadricep stretch. And set that down. All right, we're going to take one foot back, other foot stays forward. We're going to push the hips forward. Lengthen up through that spine. Bring one arm across the body. And let's go to the other side. Really push those hips forward. Get that stretch here in the front of the hip. Lengthen through that spine. Don't round here. Lift that chest. And step in together. Inhale up. And exhale. Let's do it again. Inhale up. Exhale. All right, one more stretch here. Let's cross the ankle over the knee. So I'm doing my right ankle over my left knee. Gonna reach for the floor. Now again, if you need support here, grab onto a wall or a piece of furniture. But listen, you're only coming down as far as what you're comfortable with. So if you can't reach the floor, just hold it up at a place that you're comfortable. Switch sides. And bring that all the way up. All right, one more big breath in. And exhale. Deep breathing is so good. That's why I try to do a lot of it. All right, so I hope this was an effective workout. I know it was a short one. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was effective. And I hope you have a great day. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you the next time.